Hi guys, so I'm super excited to be doing this live because I'm going to be sharing my audience with a lady called Damilola Victor-Itotoi. So she had reached out to me a few years ago to help her with debt, and today she's going to be sharing her story. So can't wait. Just waiting for her to join. Who said I'm so pretty? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hi,
Hi,
Dami.
Dami.
Hi.
You
Can
guys,
you
I have
hear
my
me?
difficulties with. Hi. Yes. I think the reception is a bit weird. Your
It's just
network is
bad.
not. It's not working out.
Okay, let me sign out. I'll try it again.
Okay. Thanks, Nadine. See, you also have besties like Nadine that'll be in your comment section, like hi to you. Even if, do you know, it's so funny because even if I did look nice, Nadia will be here saying, "Oh my God, Arese, you look so cool," and then she'll be in the group chat saying, "My friend, why did you blend your lip gloss properly?" Hi, Nate. Okay, so we're going to be talking about debt. Who watched the video that I put up about dealing with debt, where I shared 3 tips? So I want to, because sometimes when you share this stuff, you think that people feel like it's very theoretical and so how can I share, how can I get out of debt by following this or creating a repayment plan? It sounds theoretical. So I thought it was important to kind of showcase someone who has actually kind of gone through that process and done it. Like, you don't understand. Like, I feel every time I see Damilola's posts on Instagram and I see how people are engaging like with her food. She just told me today that she's opening a new space. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, it excites me to see her thriving because I remember like when the idea for the business was just a dream, and now look at everything that she's created. I love it. Wait, let me see if she's back. Let me see if she's back. So I'm really looking forward to her talking about the emotional stuff that comes with dealing with debt and whatnot. Hi. Is it better now?
Hey.
This your internet wants to disgrace us. This your internet does
As
not
in,
want
he
us.
wants to put me to shame. But
It
my
does not want
Jesus
us
is
to
on
be
the throne.
great. Okay.
But my
So,
Jesus.
do you know that usually I would like to talk about how I met, the person that's my guest, but I feel like you should share that story.
Okay.
This internet is not going to allow us to be great today. Nigeria, my country. Okay, while we're waiting for let me talk about how we met. This network. Oh. Okay, so this is how we met. She sent me an email, right? After reading an article that I had written. This was maybe 2014 or 2015. And she basically was like, I have issues with debt, and she told me her story, and I basically sent her like a debt repayment plan and gave her some tips about, what she should do. I almost thought the problem was with me. Sorry, what she should do. And she really, like, she first was skeptical, but she really stuck with it. And now she has like a thriving business. And I really just wanted her to speak on, her story, her journey, like going through a repayment plan, because sometimes you can put a repayment plan together, but you don't have the ginger to get, on it. So I really wanted a real life story, but this internet is really messing with me. Okay, so ask me questions. Ask me questions about debts. Maybe we should do that while we're waiting for her. How many people are in debt and want to get out of debt? In the meantime, let me share that I'm doing a small money 30-day challenge, which is basically a program that helps you to get your finances, your personal finances in order. So it's 30 days. Every day you get one financial task in your inbox. So you know how like debts, sorry, I've been talking about debts the whole day. You know how when you say fix your finances, it sounds like a huge, unmanageable thing. Like you think about 100 things at the same time. So the idea for this is to break it down into financial tasks. So one financial task every single day, so that you're forced into taking action steps as opposed to just, so you read my book, you love it, but you keep procrastinating when it comes to taking action. So this is a way for us to do it together. Is one financial task to your inbox every day, and we'll do everything from budgeting to debt repayment to making investment decisions, you know, things like that. Everything to do with your money. So sign up for the Small Money 30-day challenge. Every day we send you one financial task to your email, and every week we have group coaching calls, weekly group coaching calls, where I answer all your questions and basically coach you. Is debt relevant in Nigeria? I thought it was a cash society. Well, we have our own kind of debt, which is oni base, right? Debt is when before your salary comes, you're collecting money from your friend. Debt is when you have to borrow to pay your rent. Debt is when you're taking consumer debt, even if you don't have a credit card. You are even if you don't have a credit card, you are saying, please, can I take the clothes on credit? I'll pay you when my salary comes at the end of the month. That is debt. You want to travel, you borrow to do it. That is debt. That's taking things on credit, right? Any scenario where you should be paying the minimum payments, it depends on what you're talking about. If it's your credit card abroad, yes, ma'am, you should pay your minimum payments. So the person that's asking me about soft copy of my book, the soft copy of my book, I don't know. Every time people ask that question, it is always an indication that you read the soft copy, the PDF version of my book for free, which does not make me pleased. Well, the ebook will be coming on BAM Books at the end of this month. So yeah, is it a good idea to pay off student loans ASAP? In my opinion, they're low interest. You should pay it as quickly as possible, but it is the student debts, the student loans in America are structured in a way that they are, they're long. You can pay them off over a long period of time, and they're low interest. You end up paying more the longer that you keep it for. But yes, I think any debt should be paid as soon as possible. But with your student loans, you can afford to leave it a little bit longer. Okay, you have multiple debts and you're really trying to you need dedicated advice. Sign up for coaching. Please sign up for coaching. I'm available to you for a small fee. Hi, Sakura. We're going to see if Dami can join now. Hi.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Okay.
Fingers crossed that this network, I'm trying to even switch. Yeah, I'm even trying to, I tried to switch between networks, but it's ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. Hi, guys. Hi, Zakara. How are you?
Zakara Nadine says hi. So, Dami, can you share your story before the internet decides that that it wants to destroy us?
Yeah. Hi guys. Oh, so my name is Damilola Victor-Itotoi. I'm the founder and CEO of Caesar's Feast, a full service catering company here in Lagos. So a few years ago, I'd been working in a bank for a few years. I worked in various banks. I was married at the time. I was in chronic debt. Please, when I say chronic debt, please don't think I'm talking about 500K kind of debt, or I'm talking about double digits in millions. So please, you can hold your chest tight and wonder how, why, how come you're working in a bank. So, okay, before I get to that, how I met Arese. So I've been battling this debt. You know, the situation was horrible. It was terrible. I had people on my neck chasing me from pillar to post. I was telling lies that were mounting and mounting and mounting. Every day was a different story. I wrote an email to a popular somebody that used to write a financial article for one popular newspaper publication at the time. And after telling her everything that, you know, I was going through, I was out of a job, I didn't know how to move this debt. And I thought, okay, this will be the person that will give me sound advice on how to, you know, at least start and start getting out of it. And, you know, after talking, I told her that, oh, I tried to get work, I'd gone for interviews, nothing was panning out. And she told me, oh, I have a fellowship. Come and join and let's pray about it. I said, I'm sorry, excuse me, I'm not a demon child. I'm not a sinner. I pray. If it's by prayer, I would have paid that. I would have paid that this thing. Pray, okay. I said, okay, so if this person can't give me advice, then as I say in Benin, Ofone, it's all finished now. It's over. There's nothing I can do again. You know? So a few weeks later, I stumbled on some article. I think you wrote it for Bella Niger online or something. You wrote an article for Bella Niger. And I saw you mentioned a lot of things about debt and all that. I said, okay, let me send this person seems to know. So let me just send an email. What's the worst that can happen? She won't respond. So really, I wasn't expecting you to respond. And then I got an email from you. And the first thing you said to me was, forgive yourself. That was so deep for me because I'd been crying, wailing. At some point, I'd considered taking my life because I was tired. So when you said forgive yourself, okay, forgive myself, okay. What's done is done. You are in the debt. There's no, you know, there's no two ways about it. You are in it. So let's see what we can do to get out of it. So he sent me a debt repayment plan, basically just telling me, okay, what is it that you have in your hands? What can you do? What can we monetize so that you can start working? Don't think about how much the debt is, but what can you do to bring money in? Cooking has been it for me. Even before this time, I'd been cooking, but you know, nothing was really coming out of it. There was no concerted effort to, okay, make this a business. It was more like a hobby. Oh, Damilola, can you cook for such? Oh, okay, I'm there. It's cooking. I love to cook. When I'm cooking, I'm happy. There's, you know, there's nothing worrying me and all. So I said, okay, let me start. I think the revelation to me was that there was someone that would listen to me and just tell me, it's a lot of money, yes, but there is a way you can get out of it. Don't kill yourself. First of all, talk to every single person you are owing. Be brutally honest with yourself. How much are you owing? Who are you owing? First things first, the loans that have got an interest on them have to go first, so that you're not just, you know, compounding, which was Now, to tell you how I got into the debt, I wanted to, in fact, thank God there was no Instagram at the time, because I wanted to be the baddest baby girl in Lagos. You know? So please, I just want to tell everybody listening to us right now, I think this debt was not for business. It was not for, oh, okay, I'm investing in the stock market and then I'm expecting returns. No, it was, I was working in a bank, and you know how everybody throws everything at bankers. Oh, pay 3 times. Oh, I'll give it to you. You can pay, you know. And then first things first, your salary is gone. You're owing. So, okay, let me quickly borrow from this person at 10%. I can pay it. How long will it take? In all this, LG is telling you, come and buy television. Just bring your ID card. You pay 3 times. This person will come. Oh, I want to wear suits. Sharp suits that when I enter customer's office, they know that, one girl has arrived. So please, I'm being very honest with you. I didn't owe all that money because I was investing in anything. I was traveling, living la vida with all the local 10% interest to come.
On this live asked me I thought there was no debt in Nigeria. So I think
you said what?
Maybe this helps. They said I thought there was no debt in Nigeria, right? And I think this kind of helps to answer the question how we can have our own debt in a different way. Yeah.
Exactly. So it was just mounting up. I would borrow from Peter to pay Paul at ridiculous interest rates. All in my mind was Chibi salary will come, or I will get one person but I'll sort it out. And then you keep pushing it. You're mounting up this interest. You're rolling over. Okay, I can't pay you this month. Can I pay you next month? I'll pay the interest, but I'll roll it over. And then you add another 10%. I wanted to, before I got married, I wanted to get married. Oh, I want to have a huge wedding. I'm from a big family. I want to do this. I want to have that. That is why I keep saying, thank the Lord there was no Instagram at the time. Because when I see pre-wedding photo shoots now, I'm like, hey, me that I didn't even do this one. I know what I got into. I had a huge carnival of a wedding. My parents did not have time for all that. Oh, I'm going to, I was not from that home that your parents paid for your wedding. No, I funded the wedding. I just, this Ashwebi must be like this. I want to wear this. I want to do that. I used the money that I was owing to fund wedding. I traveled. All this was mounting up. And people don't realize that these things mount up so quickly. You just think, I'll pay it now. It keeps adding up. And in all this, you still have living expenses and all. So by the time I got to you, to sending you an email, I was at the end of my rope. I had considered committing suicide. I was drained. I had nothing. My husband was self-employed, so it was not like there was money. My husband had never owed anybody money before. Because of me, he started borrowing money. Okay, let's use it to pay this person. I was down. I lost friendships. I lost relationships. I had people. And okay, the upside, it revealed a lot to me. Because at that time, I realized, my friends, I had help. I had friends who knew what was going on. And they couldn't give me, of course, they couldn't give me money to sort everything out. But they were there in that, okay, you will need money to buy stuff for yourself at this. This one will travel. Not telling me anything because, of course, they didn't want me to feel anyhow. This one would just shop for everything that I needed. Oh, underwear, groceries and stuff. Oh, I went to Ebano. I just bought so. I had excess. They'll just drop it off. But I had friends as well who had so much to say about me. In, Arese, you rough, die. I cried. But now my circle is tight and it's closed. There's no, I know I'm older and wiser now. I've been through this fire. There's no, somebody wants to come and dazzle me, or I need to impress anybody. No, whatever I'm doing now, I'm doing for myself.
You know, hard times always expose.
Expose, yeah.
Who has been with you?
Yeah.
Hard times always expose. But do you find that paying the ones with the biggest interest first, did that work for you?
Yes, it did. Because I had to make sure, first of all, there were some people that just wanted me to come to the table. They just wanted me because I was dodging, hiding. I would lie today. Oh, one money is coming, one thing happened to something, mama should bear run, come on, leave picking story. I would lie, I would dodge. Some people just wanted me to come to the table. Oh yeah, come and tell us the truth. What is going on? So, you know, after you told me, be brutally honest, you know, talk to everybody that you're owing. So I started calling one by one.
It's a very hard thing. Do you know, before you move on, it's a very hard thing. Because imagine when people are calling you, oh, please, I want my money, I want my this, and they're threatening you, and they're, you know, it can be very difficult. So I understand the instinct to say, let me avoid, right? Because most people are avoiding.
Yeah.
Like, when I take the money, I can't give you. Then you cannot talk again, right? But what happens is that when you don't communicate, like it becomes
it gets worse. It gets worse.
It gets worse. So just being brave enough to even confront the debt, to say this is how much I owe. Because with most people, what they do is they're calculating in their heads. Oh, I owe this person.
In their head.
I owe this one 300. I owe. But you don't know, you've not put it together yet. You haven't put together as an itemized it. What is the interest on top of it,
and how much is due when you're supposed to pay.
Much power when you have a plan, when you can go to the people that you owe with a plan to say, this is how I intend to pay.
Yes, that is what I did. I did a lot of that. I called everybody and I told them, I don't have this money. You and I know I'm out of a job, but I have a plan now. Whatever, what I'm going to do, I'm starting a business. I would need you to give me some time. Let me put this in place, but I want to pay. I am willing to pay. I'm not going to run away with your money. I said some people forgave the debt. Some people just said, don't worry about it. All I wanted to know was, what's your plan? Or that you're not dodging. So some people, there was even a particular person that just said, I have a savings account in so bank. Whatever you have, whenever you have, put it there, even if it's 5K a week. Please, this person I'm talking about, it was not 50K I was owing the person. It was about 1M or 2M. Whenever it is done, is done. You know? So I started that way. If I get any windfall, I just use it and block, you know, to get rid of something. Some of my friends.
It becomes addictive.
Exactly
right?
that.
It becomes addictive.
An Excel sheet is perfect. Just have it there, and as you're taking it out, you will just see the red column shrinking bit by bit, no matter how small it is. That is what another thing you need to, the key thing, no matter how small.
Because when I tell people you need a debt repayment plan, it always sounds easy.
Yes.
Like there's so many clients I have that are skeptical from the beginning. I say, how is it going to help me? This is not going to help me. But
I was like that. This I say you
mindset.
Debt repayment plan.
A mindset and the repayment plan. Like you need to be aggressively paying it back. Like if it's 5,000 naira today, it's okay. If you don't want to annoy the person, open another account where you put the money in towards your debt.
And it's just there.
But you have to aggressively pay it. So I like that.
Yes. And then also it's a mindset thing. First of all, you also need to confront the kind of behavior or the things in your past that got you there. A lot of things that I struggled with that, I want to have. I didn't grow up in a poor home. We're not poor. We were fine. We were okay. But I just wanted to, I want to have this. And I need to have that, you know. So you need to confront the behaviors. What are the things that driving this, you know, this thing that, oh, I need to acquire, I need to have. I will not lie to you. It's an ongoing battle. Please don't think I'm totally out of this behavior, but I now know how to manage myself. I like pretty things. I want to be a slay queen. I want to look pretty all the time. And, you know, but for that time that I was paying this debt, also, no matter how much you're owing, if it becomes too restrictive or you can't have any fun, you will fail. Let your life not be all about paying, oh, any one cover I have. It's just have some fun, though, but the manner of fun you're having now, if it was living La Vida and going to club and having kini, may now change to shawarma and malt. Take a Friday and eat the shawarma and drink the malt.
Is not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be sexy. It's not
supposed to hook you.
Right? Yeah.
It's not supposed to be comfortable, but at the same time, it shouldn't be something that will squeeze your neck to the extent that there's no room for anything else. If it's to sit in your room and put on the TV and buy one shawarma and one malt and be sipping it and watching TV on a Friday night, please do it. Just so that, oh, okay. Even the pride you feel in, okay, I'm owing, but I am paying. And I will not stop paying until I'm done. There's a lot that comes from it. I implore you, the first thing to confront this debt. Don't have it in your head, oh, this person I'm just owing. Like you said, this person I'm owing. Okay, I have this. Have an Excel sheet. If you don't have computer, fine. Carry paper and biro. Write it all down.
Write it down, yes.
Write it down clearly, okay. And in fact, I had a weekly plan. It was not easy. It was hard. It was hard. Please don't think it's just something, oh, it's by having debt repayment plan and I'll cook food and take the money. It was frigging hard, but I was committed. And after I talked to you and we had that conversation, I knew that, okay, this is something I'm going to do and I'm going to get out of this thing. And you will write it down and have a weekly plan. Okay, how many bowls of soup will I cook? That will get me this amount this coming week. How many bowls do I need to cook to get me this amount? Okay, how much am I going to share? That, okay, oh, Lagbaja, I'll take 10,000. You take 5,000. So when I had that weekly goal, okay, how many bowls of soup am I going to cook? Okay, I will now start harassing everybody. Come and buy soup. Buy soup for your mother. Somebody, you can gift this person moi moi now. Is it not moi moi? Just this moi moi is a small one. Come and buy. You know.
She became the moi moi queen. The moi moi queen.
Yeah. The heavenly moi moi in Lagos. So no matter how big the debt is, don't look at how much. Look at what your plan is to start paying down. If you're committed to paying down, because some people say it with mouth, okay, I want to pay. I will pay. Okay, let me push this one to next week. It's a lie. It won't work. You will fall back to your normal business because as you are now, Instagram has even made it worse for you. You are scrolling past. One shoe will pass like this. One earring will float like that. I can't say, it's just 10K. Let me just buy it. I'll pay this person next week. No, I'm not saying don't enjoy yourself. Exactly, because you will sit down in that place. You need to be committed to it. I was fortunate that I had a passion and something that I would cook, but something that I love to do. I will be cooking at 2 a.m. in the middle of the night and playing music. I was happy to do it. I was never happy working in a bank. I hated every second of it. But this cooking, I knew that this gift would make the way for me. I'd taken it for granted for so long that, you can cook.
You know what's so amazing? Do you know what's so amazing for me? Because I think even with my own friends, every time I see like a friend that we talked about their business idea, right? And I now see it as an actual thing, like maybe it's a product that I'm seeing in stores or a service that, I've experienced or I'm seeing other people experience. It's such a miracle for me. Like it's such a it's such an amazing, fulfilling thing for me. So with you, like every time, like you don't understand how amazing it is, like when I'm somewhere and someone's asking me about your moi moi, or someone is telling me that they've eaten it. That based food is too mad. Like I feel like a sense of pride, like because I remember when it was
Yeah.
just an idea. Like I remember when it was just an idea, and to just see you thriving now, like it's so amazing to me. It's such a blessing to me. Like I'm so proud of you. Like this is, you don't understand what you've done, and I'm sure that there are lots of people that are on this live now that have been blessed by this, because debt is something that can mess with people's minds.
It can cripple you.
The way that you approach it, as in, will determine whether you survive or you don't survive. Because a lot of people can kill themselves, can feel like their lives are no longer like manageable and all of that. But the way that you've dealt with it, being able to showcase the fact that you started, see, this is not you had the business, and then you found a way in the middle. It was an idea, guys. Like
I failed.
A skill.
I failed. So I failed. That's the thing. Yeah. I failed a lot of times, but I would get up again. Yes. I would try this. I would get up again. I did a lot of businesses. I sold gold. I sold bath and body products. I sold bed sheets. Yes, I remember that one. I sold, but there was nothing that thrilled me as much as the cooking. And even at the cooking, I failed, but I got up again because there was no other choice. In all this that we're talking about, going through all this, I lost a child. I lost a child. What? Yeah. But you see, because they don't write it on our heads, nobody sees. Nobody sees. You know, because it's not on your forehead. You can't see. I was back when I tell you that I was going to just, you are married, how many years? You now have child, the child die. Nothing is going for you. You are owing everybody. You don't have money. My car was repossessed. So please, I need you guys to understand that this being in debt thing is not just, oh, I'm just owing money and this thing. It affected the quality of my life. Do you know the kind of shame for somebody or a couple of people to come to your house and then tell you they need to take your car back because you can't make the payments and then you don't have car? I flew Okada. Please, there's no shame in this thing. Let me tell you, I flew Okada. I failed a lot of times, but you know, I have a very sunny disposition. I'm always laughing and always playing now because I have been through the fire. And at the end of the day, I need you guys to understand something. It is just money. It is not your health. It is not your life. It is just money. All the money you are owing to somebody, it is chicken change. In this Lagos, you will come out of your house. I don't know cars, but you can imagine you are there. Somebody will just drive past you with one G-Wagon, something. It is just money. It's just money. To all the money, if they gather all the money you are owing, you and I are owing, to somebody in this Lagos, it's chicken change. The money you are struggling to gather in a week to pay one person is what somebody is using to buy one bag that they may carry once. So go with that mindset that it is not your health. If you're alive and well, you need to have a sound mind to tackle debt. It is just money. Money comes.
You've lost your mind, you've lost everything. Like once you can't get your mind together to say, do you know what, this is something I'm going to conquer. And this is because there are parts of this story that even I didn't know. There are parts of this story that even I didn't know. Like and it's just amazing, like to see how like somebody can go through something like this and thrive. And you're proof
and be happy
and come out of it. Yes.
And be happy. Do you know the funny thing? Now that the business you know, but have a mind that you never arrive. Continue striving. You have a gift, you have a passion to cook, but just don't feel, oh, I have it, it's always there. It's like a muscle. You have to work it. You have to exercise that muscle. I have a gift. You can lose that gift. Don't take it for granted.
Yeah.
What now that the business is doing so well? It's not that I don't have debts now. My debt now works for me because I learned the purpose of other people's money and having supplier credit so that all my money is not in one, you know.
Place.
So
yeah.
I have debt, but the people like now, but the thing is, I have this debt without fear.
It's growing
because
your business. Yeah.
Growing your business. Because now, also when you take debt to finance your business, as opposed to what I was doing before, you know that the debt that you have.
Internet, internet is not allowing us to be great today. But I'm glad that lots of you got to hear Dami's story, because I feel like a lot of people are not as open and honest about them through it, to show other people that they can go through it and thrive too. Yeah, like so much. This is so good. I wish Dami could have stayed a bit longer, but I'm going to try to save his life. Thanks, guys.